episode to you live. Welcome. This is episode 10. It's a very special episode. We've hit the double digits. It's also tax day, April 15th. Very exciting. And we have Mr. Jonathan Gerber from Gerber Company here. Our very, very lovely accountant is going to be with us, giving us some tax tips for next year and telling us freelancers and what people in the entertainment business need to know about doing taxes. Come on, stick with us. eGuiders Live. Let's do it. I'm still enjoying these opening credits, Brian. How about you?
I enjoy them every day.
10 episodes in and we're still loving it. Look at that. These pretty faces.
How many episodes does it take until you get sick of the opening credits?
I don't know. We're going to find out. April 15th. I hope everyone's mailing their taxes.
It's like the age-old.
I know.
It's like the age-old Tootsie Pop question.
Woo, episode 10.
Hey, congratulations.
I think this is cause of a celebration.
We made it.
We made it. Episode 10. I have a bottle.
How about
of,
a little
bubbly.
Popping that bub?
Totally. We're going to pop it open.
Let's do it.
I'm going to keep it away from somebody's eye. You don't want to hurt anybody's eyes.
No, I don't want any part of that.
No. Here we go. Ready?
Point it over there.
1, 2.
Oh, God. Oh! Nice.
Beautiful.
Nice.
We launched it.
Awesome.
All right. I'm going to pour a little bubbly.
Well, congratulations to us and congratulations to all of you out there who may be watching.
Here you go.
Sticking with us for 10 episodes.
10 beautiful episodes.
It's quite a feat.
Yep.
Congratulations, Mark.
And congratulations to Jonathan Gerber for getting our taxes done on time and sent off today.
Yeah. Do you want to say hi to Jonathan?
Let's bring Jonathan on and say hi to Jonathan.
Okay.
Wait. You know what? First, let's thank our sponsors.
Oh, good idea.
BitGravity, thank you. Livestream, thank you. Wirecast, thank you. And Blue Microphones.
Thank you.
Thank you, Blue. Thank you so much. And Brian, how are you today? Where are you at?
I'm just in the studio getting the
old shakedown.
the tax time shakedown.
Time shakedown.
You know how it goes.
Yep.
April 15th.
April 15th. So we have a special episode. We have our accountant, Jonathan Gerber.
Yeah.
Is in from Gerber Company, straight out of Century City. How you doing, Jonathan? Let's bring you up and say hi.
Very well. Thank you very much for having me, Mark and Brian.
Of course.
Cheers.
Thanks for being
Cheers
here.
to you. Thank you.
Yeah.
So this is a busy time for you. Are you still doing people's taxes as we speak?
Actually, things pretty much calmed down yesterday evening. Anything that's being done today is really too late to do anything but file an extension, which is a very easy thing to do. So if any of your listeners out there or viewers have yet to file their taxes, filing an extension is just a few minutes process and is the only thing really left to do at this stage of the game.
Right. Do it now or forever hold your peace.
Yeah, exactly.
What happens if you don't? What if you're just like a maverick? You're like, hey, F the government. I'm not filing an extension. What are the ramifications?
You don't file an extension, you will immediately be subject to late filing penalty and then interest and penalty on the amount, if any, due. So you're in a particularly bad place if you actually have money owing to the government and have not filed the extension.
Right.
And a quick misnomer to dispel, a myth to dispel, if I can, is the extension is simply to file, not to pay. So by filing the extension, you have until October 15th, that's a 6-month extension from today, to file the return. But the amount owing, the government needs, and they expect it paid today.
Right.
So, yeah.
Can you keep extending in forever?
No, you can. You get it used to be a two-leg extension. You get but now it's just a 6-month extension. So
is that from Obama? Did Obama do that?
No, it's been that way for the last 3 or 4 years. That you get one extension takes you through 6 months, October 15th.
Okay, fair enough.
For those of your creative types and independent contractors who have LLCs, those get a 5-month extension, taking you through till September 15th. Your individual gets October 15th.
Have there been some major tax code ramifications since Obama came? Has a lot changed with the tax code this year?
Yeah, there have been a few hundred changes in the tax code this year alone. They're typically just inflation adjustments that change. But this year there have been, I think, 143 changes to the actual code, including things like credits for environmental repairs or enhancements to homes. Is a good example of something that's been newly introduced to encourage people to invest in green energy saving technologies in their homes is something that's new this year. Other things have been big topic issues. The Roth conversion no longer have income limitations. So
Oh, that's
anyone
good.
out there, yeah, anyone out there with the IRAs might want to start considering a conversion to a Roth,
Right.
which is a different type of retirement plan. Something that's new to us this year. Yeah.
That's great. That's great. And so, for all the filmmakers out there who do freelance work or own their own small business, what are a few, just like 3 or 4 key tax tips that you could give us?
Good key tax tips for your filmmakers, your independent contractors are be able to support the deductions which you claim. So if you're claiming a business expense, a particular, for example, a trip or a meal or a piece of equipment that was purchased, make sure you're saving those receipts. Make sure that you're keeping your business records in good order. So when it comes tax time, it's not dropping off a shoebox of receipts, but rather some sort of organized method of calculating your gross receipts and also your expenses for your tax preparer to use. Another one would be make sure you're optimizing your expenses. The rule provides that anything that's ordinary and necessary for production of business income becomes a deductible expense if you're filing a business return, either a Schedule C or an LLC return. So you want to make sure that you're maximizing those deductions and keeping track of them.
Right, right. By the way, the camera just loves you.
Thank you very much, Mark.
Eating you up right now.
Thank you.
Yeah. Now, when people say, like, let's just get rid of the IRS, or get rid of tax or income tax, or what do you, as an accountant, as a professional, what do you say to that? If we just had a standard, like, flat tax, what is that, and is it ever going to be a reality?
Yeah, we've got a progressive tax system in this country where actually the lower 47% of U.S. taxpayers don't pay any tax. It's the balance of the taxpayers that carry the full burden, and it gets progressively bigger burden as your income grows. So it's an interesting thing. Most Americans pay absolutely no tax. I read an interesting op-ed in the New York Times saying that the IRS has to go on a PR campaign because I think some ridiculously high. It's like 70% of people who file returns, in fact, get some sort of refund back or have nothing owing. So the idea of filing a tax return shouldn't be dreaded. It's not like going to the dentist or something. It's simply reporting your income and taxes withheld to the government as a mechanism of collecting and paying for the services we all love and enjoy. So from that perspective, I think the IRS is doing a fine job. In principle, I'm not personally hugely in favor of stacking such a disproportionate burden of the tax system on the wealthy few, but that's the way it is, and it's going to be more and more that way under our current administration. I think the IRS is actually a very well-organized, fair institution that does a really efficient job of implementing the tax code as given by Congress.
It's just so much fun to hate them.
It is fun, but the truth is that, as I said, most people really shouldn't have such a hard time doing taxes.
Is that because they're all broke and poor?
Well, the
47% of Americans are broke, and the other.
Oh yes, absolutely. That's why they don't pay. They're below the thresholds.
I don't know if you've been seeing the kind of new spin that's been coming out on some of the more conservative channels about, on Fox, where they're saying like, 40% of people don't even pay tax, and they're trying to blame it on the poor people. Or the people that aren't paying taxes. Is that because they're getting around the government, or they just don't have enough money? They're not earning enough to pay taxes?
The tax code between it's progressive. You pay a higher tax as your income grows. For example, on your first $9,000 of income, if you're a single person, you don't pay any tax whatsoever. From there on up, till 34,000, from 9 to 34,000, you're paying only 15%, but that's offset with a whole bunch of credits and deductions that you may be entitled to. For example, if you've got children, if you've got an earned income credit if you're below certain income levels. Here in California, you've got a California renter's credit.
You know what a dink is? You know what a dink is?
What's a dink?
Double income, no kids.
Double income, no kids.
Yeah, some people are really not into that when people get married but don't procreate.
There you go. So
they're taking advantage of the system.
Yeah.
It's like if you get married, have the kid already, right?
Have the kid already, yeah. Exactly.
Procreate.
So that's why the lower 47 don't pay. They between the exemptions, the credits, and the low tax rates at those lower income levels, they don't end up paying, and it's got to get paid somehow, so it gets burdened on the wealthier.
Well, that's great. Since this is a video,
Mark,
Talk to me.
I'm not sure it would be fair to burden, the poor and the indigent with the tax burden. So I don't think that's the solution. I'm not advocating going out and taxing the guy who's making ends meet with
Gerber.
his,
I would never. That's good. That's good. You're a mensch. You don't do that. You don't do that to people. That's not how you solve the problem.
That's not how you solve the problem. It's just that the 50 or potentially even higher tax rates. We're realistically talking about a 50 or 55% in the foreseeable future tax rate at the maximum level. That's a massive tax burden to throw on the wealthy. So I'm not sure the solution. I'm not hugely in favor of the 55% numbers for anyone.
Right.
I think that's unfair.
Trickle up economics.
Trickle up.
So this is a video show. I do want to show a couple videos that we have in our spotlight section. We do have a collection of great tax time videos. Don't you think so, Brian?
Yeah, we have some great ones.
I think you found a great one that we're going to show.
Which one is that?
How's it going over there? Are you still getting shook down?
Yeah.
You getting the shakedown?
I'm still getting the shakedown.
Oh, the tax shakedown. All right.
The IRS is coming for me and
all right.
taking all my cash.
They're coming to take you away. All right, so let's show the exclusives page for a second. And are you into online videos, Mr. Gerber?
I am. Huge fan of eGuiders.
Yep, thank you.
Helps me find the good hidden treasures on the web.
Yeah, and
the mess of YouTube gets organized by you boys.
Thank you very much, and thank you. And right now in the spotlight section at eGuiders.com, in the spotlight we have tax videos, and you can see here as I scroll by them, we have enough to keep you busy for the rest of the night. And we do have a couple that we want to share with you. One is this video here that actually Brian found called "What Will They Tax Next?" We're going to load it up right now and play it, and then we're going to come back and say farewell and shalom to Mr. Gerber. But stick around and check it out.
Thank you.
Boys out. Boys out.
Every day, the government is wasting more and more of your money. That's why they have to invent more and more taxes. Help us speak out. Because if we don't, who knows what they'll tax next?
That was funny. That was a great video, Brian. Thanks for finding that.
Yeah, no problem.
That was awesome. That was great. So, Jonathan, thank you so much. I want to say to all the people out there watching that if you are looking for a great accountant, if you're in the LA area, or even if you're not in the LA area, and you're just looking for someone to trust, Gerber's been doing my taxes for years. Always been great. Always a pleasure to work with him. How do people get in touch with you?
They can call the office, 310-552-1600, 310-552-1600, or go to gerberco.com on the web. Mm-hmm. And actually, Brian and Mark, we too are going to be popping some bottles here.
Yep.
We're celebrating our 27th tax year here at the office.
Mazel.
Thank you.
Mazel and a tov to you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's great. So you're not just you just didn't set up shop last week.
No, 27 years this April.
Yeah. So you must have started when you were 2.
Exactly. That would have been one way to get my name on the door.
Yeah. So thank you so much. We'll also put a link on this post, on this video, so people can link right to you. And congratulations for getting through another tax season, and look forward to doing another one next year. And thank you so much for coming on this special edition.
Thank you very much, Mark. Thank you, Brian.
Thanks, Jonathan.
Okay, we'll talk to you very soon.
Thank you.
Catch you later.
Bye. Wow, that was fun. That was some good. He dropped some serious knowledge on us.
He did. We drop knowledge on people every day here.
Totally. Now, that was one great little video. Here's a special little gem that's got to be over 50 years old. This is an income tax propaganda video that was done by Walt Disney using the Donald Duck character. And just keep your eye out for some Nazi symbolism and kind of the go rah rah USA spirit of this video. I mean, what did you think, Brian?
This is like a World War II era.
Yeah.
Total.
Come on, help. Let's help the cause.
Out. You got to pay. You got to pay for the war and support your country.
Or else you're helping the axis of evil.
Yeah, that's right.
Who found this one a while ago? Oh, Brian Rothy.
Hey,
Brian, you're 2 for 2.
You
are 2 for 2.
I'm really going above and beyond lately.
Let's check it out. This is Walt Disney and Donald Duck. The spirit of 43.
Yes, payday. Millions of dollars pouring into the hands of the American worker. Now, in the mind of the average worker live two separate personalities. One, the thrifty.
Wait a bit, laddie. You're going to save a bit of that, aren't you?
Oh, yeah. Of course I am.
Burning a hole right in his
money
pocket.
burns a hole in your pocket.
You gotta spend it.
Brings out the other personality. The spendthrift.
I'm this guy.
Yeah, I like him.
Yeah.
Come on.
Let's go to the jazz club.
I'll show you how to spend your dough.
Yeah, I'll show you how to spend your dough.
Blow your dough.
I got a couple of good deeds.
But, laddie, I've got some better deeds. Important ones, too. When every American should pay his or her
it's
income
changed.
tax gladly and proudly. This year,
This is the
thanks
quarterly
to Hitler and
taxes.
Hirohito, taxes are higher than ever before. Will you have enough money on hand to meet your payments when they fall due?
We'll take care of that later. Forget it.
But you don't want to forget our fighting men, do you? Then you'll have to start saving right away to meet your tax payments.
Listen, chum. Spend it. It's your
Spend
dough.
it, buddy. Spend it.
Aye, laddie. It's your dough. But it's your war, too. You must save for victory.
What's money for? Spend it. Shoot the works.
Nay, you must save it. Spend. Save.
Wow, he's really caught in the middle.
What would you do, Mark?
Look at those doors. Oh,
Oh.
hey.
Well, now what are you going to do? Spend for the Axis
Ooh.
or save
Jeez.
for taxes?
You got to save for taxes.
Say you don't want to be a Nazi.
Remember,
You
every
can't spend
dollar
for the
you
Axis.
spend for something
Can't
you
spend
don't
for
need
Axis.
is a dollar spent to help the Axis.
Victory.
That's right. And every dollar you sock away for taxes is another dollar to sock the Axis.
Wow. That's
Your
pretty crazy. Wow, Brian. That video gave me chills a little bit. That 43, so that was made 67 years ago, that video.
Mm-hmm.
67 years ago. It doesn't seem like the war that we're in right now. There seems to be such a pressure for us to save and do it, huh?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something to think about.
Yeah.
So do you
Let's end it on that note.
Yeah.
Shall we?
I think so. I'd like just to take a moment to think about that, and it is good to pay taxes. So hopefully, there's here on the West Coast, you still got some time to drop it in the envelope, drop it in the mail slot,
And if you haven't, get to Gerber so he can
seriously get that
so
extension.
he can get you an extension. Yeah,
You need to
because
get an
you
extension.
are seriously running out of time, or
Right.
actually, you're out of time.
Well, on that note, let's go out. We'll pour ourselves a nice another glass of bubbly.
Oh.
Here you go. Nice glass of bubbly for you.
Okay, that's good.
That's good. Cheers.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Cheers, Mark.
Cheers, big ears.
Cheers.
Cheers to you.
Okay.
And that's eGuiders Live. We'll see you tomorrow. Have fun. Be good. Love ya.